I'm Miss Tell It Like It Is. And today I'm gonna be talking about Little Miss and Mr. Gullible. Believe in everything they hear, but nothing but sweet lies in the ears. They rather believe lies than the truth, then they fall. Yes, they do. When they realize they've been gotten, but they should have seen the signs in the beginning, and that would have kept them from being hurt. And we've all been there, y'all. We've all been little Miss and Mr. Gullibles. Believing what sounds so sweet, okay? But our first mind told us what this person was shooting to us was a bunch of bullshit. But we didn't want to hear it because our second mind enjoyed what we were hearing. And often, let's face the truth. We tell people we want them to tell us the truth. But subconsciously, we like hearing the lies. Because why? Lies always sound better, right? Lies sound promising, okay? In fact, that's what this society runs off of. Nothing but lies. Lies in the news. Lies everywhere. Lies. And people like that. People love lies in the tabloids about celebrities. People rather hear a lie than hear the truth, right? But the thing is, when you find out that you have been gotten and you've been lied to, what you already knew from the beginning, but you decided to open your eyes, then you want to cry. You want to holler. Oh, Lord, why me? I'm so nice. God is always happening to me. Why can't nobody ever be good to me, Lord? All I do is be good to people. And all I do in return is get hurt. Why do you keep getting hurt, huh? Because you trust too much. Didn't the word say the arms of flesh will fail you, but God will never fail you? When you trust in the arms of flesh, baby, the arms of flesh will fail you miserably. When you put all your hopes, all your dreams in a person or people, and you just put them up on this big old pedestal, oh, he can never do no wrong. Oh, no, you ain't talk about him. No, that's a good guy. You find out one day the damn guy that you thought was so good was a damn pedophile. Or the woman you thought was so good was cheating on you. And then you want to be hurt. But the problem is, baby, you got to start seeing it for what it is in the beginning. Even though, yes, we all want to be accepted, okay? And we all want to be loved. And if you say you don't, then you lying. We all do. But the thing is, for Miss Tell It Like It Is, and for I know a lot of you out there, I know you rather for it to be real than a lie. Because nothing feels worse than being deceived. And a lot of times that person that has deceived us, they are on some kind of mental high. It's a game to them. Damn, I pulled it on them, boy. Ooh, they get high off of it. But you're standing there, hurt, distraught, thinking you known this person all these years and you didn't know him at all. You like, damn. How did they deceive me? How did that get past me? And there were signs. There were signs that something was wrong. But a lot of times, we, even Miss Tell Like It Is, we ignore those signs. We be like, I'm not seeing right. But a lot of times, you do be seeing right. So for you all that have someone in your life, and you just so much put them on a pedestal where they could do no wrong. You always constantly bragging about this person, how good. Oh, this person's so good. This person good to old people, to women, to children. This person's good to everybody. Baby, take that person off the pedestal because that person will be the main one to let your ass down. Were you a woman and you put a man up on a pedestal so high? Oh, baby, I know I got a good man, honey. I know my man is faithful to me, baby. Okay, I know my man got nothing but eyes on me. And then your bubble get burst because you find out not only has your man been cheating and creeping on you, but he's been having some other interests as well. In loving or liking men, you know. So don't ever put your man or your woman up on a pedestal, baby. Don't ever say what they want, what they couldn't, or what they wouldn't do. Because let me tell you something. Every time, and Miss Tell It Like It Is life, every time I praise someone or put them up too high, guess what happened? My bubble got bust. Okay? I found out the truth, and let me tell you something. Some people I put up so high, when I found out the truth, it almost literally destroyed me. There were things that I found out left me in tears for weeks because I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, no, not them. No. Not him, not her. No, that's like family. No. But yes. The ones that you got always in your bosom, those be the ones that stab you in the back a lot of times. And I know some people be like, look at her. She just being a devil trying to make confusion and division. No, I'm not trying to do that. Because if the shoe don't fit for you, then don't wear it. Don't take it personally. If I'm not talking about you, don't take it personally. I'm talking about for those that always trust in people and always in the end getting hurt because they are so kind-hearted, naive, and gullible. Miss Tell Like It Is back in the day, I used to be like that. I used to be so naive and gullible. And my uncle used to always tell me, baby, stop believing everything these guys tell you. My uncle used to tell me that. Stop believing these guys. And I was just young. I was just so gullible because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I thought that everybody or every man was like my dad. You know, my dad, I had a good dad, you know. And for overall, I did. I thought majority of guys was like my dad. And I was overly sheltered. Okay. I didn't get to do things like other teenagers. And, you know, I was very sheltered. I didn't get to have friends. I lived with my aunt in Michigan. So, and I can understand. Back then, I thought she was the meanest person in the world. I really did. But it was so much going on back then in Detroit, Michigan. And she was just trying to keep me from getting caught up. And I understood. I understand now. But back then I didn't understand. But then being so sheltered when I got to about 19 years old, there were just simple things that I just didn't know. Simple things. Like I could get contraceptives from the health department. I didn't know that. I thought I had to have my mom to get on birth control. That's how sheltered I was. That's how naive I was, you all. I didn't even realize that at 19, if I wanted to get on birth control, I could go to the health department and get on birth control. I thought I had to ask my mom. Wow. And because I was so different, I was a nerd. Yeah, I was a nerd. Miss Tell Like It Is was a nerd, okay? I thought because I stayed a virgin for a while, because I heard other girls that weren't virgins, I thought that's why it was so weird. I even had a dorm parent to tell me one time when I went to this boarding school, and this was a grown woman. She told me, she says, baby, she says, all you need to do is get you some and you'll be good. You're just weird because you're a virgin. And I believed that. I really believed it. And at the age of 19, I decided to have sex. But I didn't know I could get birth control at the health department. And guess what happened? I got pregnant. And because I was so rejected as a teenager by my peers, you know, there were kids that liked me, but they were nerdy and they were geeky, you know. But I'm talking about those that were part of the in crowd. Because I was so rejected for a long time, I looked for love in all the wrong places. And I just believed anything a guy would tell me. It sounded good. In that case, I wasn't like a woman or a young girl that was hip on going by my intuitions. But I was just naive. I just believed that majority of people were just good-hearted people. And if there was a guy that showed interest in me or liked me, I was like, oh, he likes me. He's into me. For me. And he wasn't into me for me. But over the years, I learned. It was a hard lesson, but I learned. And now I'm sitting here and I'm talking on YouTube and I'm telling you from experience that don't ever be too trusting. You know, some of y'all probably like, oh, please, you ain't telling me nothing. I don't trust people. But for those who always believing and putting, you know, the benefit of the doubt, get to learn a person before you trust them. Because the main ones that seem to be so nice and they seem to be so caring be the ones that be those snakes that's trying to get up and bite you and put poison venomous in you or venom in you. The whole thing is, it's good to learn from your mistakes. But what's bad is if you never learn from your mistakes. What's bad is if you always go through life being gullible, being naive, and trusting people. You will continuously get hurt. And then you will wonder, why do I keep getting hurt? You will continuously get hurt until you learn the lesson that the universe is trying to teach you. And that is, don't be so fast to trust. Guard your heart. Guard your thoughts. Guard your emotions. And control your actions. And you won't end up being anybody's victim or anybody's fool. And sometimes, in some cases, don't blame yourself if you become a person's victim, because it wasn't your fault. That's another thing. Never blame yourself. If you trusted someone and they caused you to be a victim, because it wasn't your fault. All I'm saying is always look at the warning signs. Always, because there are always warning signs. And never just believe that just because you're a good person, that next person is a good person. Because, baby, let me tell you something. There are so many evil, deceitful people in this world. Saying that, I'm just telling like it is. I just told it like it is. Don't be Mr. and Miss Gullible, okay? Saying that. Tulu.